Staying in Virginia for race number 8 on the NASCAR schedule, and we head to the Martinsville Speedway for the Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief 400 this Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Martinsville is the shortest track on the schedule, being just over a half a mile long, and there's no other track on the circuit that can match its size or unique shape, which has it being nicknamed the Paperclip, as it resembles a paperclip. Checking out a few track trends ahead of this weekend's race, we see that this is the oldest track on the NASCAR schedule. It held its first race way back in 1949 and is the only track remaining from that inaugural Cup Series season. Over the last 10 races, or since 2017, the average starting position of the winner is 7.6, and nobody starting in the front row or the first two spots has won a race over this span. There have been an average of 10 cautions per race since then, but both races last year saw 15. And outside of the two 2019 races here, where there were just 3 lead changes, there's been an average of 15 lead changes in the other 8 since the 2017 year. In 9 of the last 10 races here, a driver has led 215 laps or more, but only one of those drivers in the last 4 has actually won the race. Checking out a few drivers to watch ahead of this weekend's race, and starting off with the race favorite, Martin Truex Jr. at plus 550. Truex has been really good here at Martinsville over the last 10 races, and actually has the best overall average finish of 6.2. He's won 3 times in the last 5 trips here. He has 7 top 5s over the last 10 races, and he looked really good last weekend in Richmond, leading 80 laps and not being overtook until about 7 laps to go by Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick, ultimately finishing 4th. He now has 3 straight and 4 of his last 5 finishes inside the top 10 this year, and is somebody who is coming on strong as we head to one of his stronger tracks. Next on the list is somebody who, if he won this race, would make it the first repeat champion of 2022, and that's Alex Bowman at plus 1,300. He's simply been awesome here the last 2 years. He won the playoff race here in the fall last year and finished 6th in both of the 2020 races. He's top 10 in total speed in all 4 races since 2020, and he's having his best Cup Series season to date with an average finish of 12th. He has 3 straight and 4 of his last 5 have been inside the top 10 in 2022, and is the kind of driver who, now knowing he's already kind of cemented his spot in the playoffs, can take risks like we saw William Byron do last week, which could ultimately help him possibly win a race like this. Last on the list is one of my favorite drivers to back, and maybe not necessarily somebody who has a shot to win this race, but that's Chris Buescher at plus 8,500. He's not the greatest driver here at the Paperclip, but he does have a decent average finish of about 17th over the last 10 races. He finished 9th during the fall race here last year and 13th or better in 4 of the last 5 and in 5 of the last 7 at Martinsville. He's also been top 15 car in terms of total speed rankings the last 2 years or the last 4 races, and he was close to a top 10 pretty much the entire day last week in Richmond, finishing 15th as the tire degradation kind of got him near the back end of the race. Keep an eye on his top 10 markets, as last weekend in Richmond he was at over plus 550 before qualifying, and we saw that drop inside the 3-1 number as race came along on Sunday. Make sure you head over to FanDuel Sportsbook to make all your Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief 400 pre-qualifying wagers. And as you may know, the Masters begins this week, and with that, FanDuel is offering new users the chance to win $150 on just a $5 bet for Rory McIlroy, Jordan Spieth, or Dustin Johnson to just make the cut at the Masters. I'll catch you at the end of the week with my entire betting card for the race in Martinsville, and good luck on all of your wagers leading up to that.